you guys. I've stopped doing the vlog every day because I feel like every day is too much. I just don't have that much to talk about. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just about to go into work. I've got up this morning and practiced, and I've been feeling really strong through my challenge. I have been hydrating really well. I feel like that makes all the difference in the world. I'm drinking at least 2 of these a day, sometimes 4. The laundry has already gotten excessive, but I'm keeping up with it. So far, so good. Loving the people and the community, the yoga community at the studio I go to, and yeah, just working through different things. And I find that with Bikram, something that happens with me is that because it's been my primary practice for so many years, my alignments are pretty good. And I guess it was Iyengar who said, after alignment, enlightenment. And alignments and postures, I feel, are really important because they align all your chakras, and then you can start working deep into your energy channels and releasing emotions. I mean, I have so many emotions come up in my asana practice, and I was talking with one of the teachers last night, and she was saying, you know, people will be in Ustrasana and then they'll come out and they'll just be crying and not understanding why they're crying or whatever. It's like, it's a very real thing. I've had and you know, a lot of times whenever I'm going through a hard time in my life, I just run to my yoga mat, you know, and just stay there and go really deep into my practice. And I've found it to be a great solution for me. But yeah, I've had situations where I've had like I had a horrible fear of the dark, and that went away in asana. Like I was doing balancing stick posture, which is Tula Dandasana, I think, and I had a lot of strength in that posture, and I started focusing on a black part on the towel, and in that strength and concentration, I started to tell myself that I am not afraid of the dark with like fierce determination. And eventually, over time, all of a sudden one day I was in the laundry room and doing my laundry. I used to live in this place that the laundry room was all the way around the back of the apartment, and I mean, I had an insane fear of the dark. I slept with a nightlight on for years. I was terrified of the dark. I beat myself up over it, you know, and it like caused, in my life, I couldn't do things. I sometimes I would like not want to walk up to the front door and unlock the door because I was so scared of walking through the dark to like go into the house and like turn on the lights whenever I'd be scared. And so I just sit in the car for like an hour and wait for my boyfriend to come home at the time. And you know, he was just really sweet and supportive through the whole thing. At the time I was with like a really, really good guy, and he was very supportive of that. And not supportive, but he was just like, you know, did whatever he could to help and understood and didn't rag on me about it. But eventually, through my practice, I was in the back of the laundry room, and I went to go get something, and I couldn't see, and all of a sudden I realized that I was in the pitch black dark, and I was doing my laundry. I could barely see. It was dark, and I hadn't even noticed, and I wasn't afraid. And it's just like all of a sudden I realized that my fear it just left me. just like that. And I just wasn't afraid anymore. And it was amazing. And it was being in that posture. And since then, I had the experience of taking an Iyengar class in India, like a private lesson. And it was right after I had been with this guy who I had found out that day he had been cheating on me the whole time I was with him. And I was so hurt. Like, I was so just hurt. And I still showed up for this private lesson with this teacher. It wasn't supposed to be a private lesson. It was supposed to be a group class, but nobody showed up. And it was in Dharamshala, this place in it was in Baksu or some place, like little town, little place. It was like way high up in the mountain too, no cars. And he taught me a private class, and what he did was he put me, and I was crying, and he put me in all these different postures, heart opening, strengthening. And during the time when I would be in my asana, he would give me a train of thought to follow, like, of how strong I am and how loved I am and how all these things, and like using the postures along with a direct thought along the same lines as what chakra the postures are opening up in alignment, and directing thoughts and feelings directly through those channels. And it's a powerful thing. Like, the thoughts you think and the things you tell yourself while you're in alignment, and it can change your life. I mean, it's changed my life 100%. I'm evidence of that. Yeah, I don't know, but I was talking about that last night with one of the teachers at my class, and just about how good it is, how grateful I am for it. And yeah, so I guess that's all. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and yeah.